Welcome to Besteas, where the tea is hot and the laughs are even hotter.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Sean.
We're your favorite duo.
Ready to spill with you, dish with you, and serve up all the laughs.
Let's get into it.
Hey besties! So as Brittany stated last week during the pod, we're just going to kind of have like a little vent session today with the besties. We're going to talk the talk, walk the walk, maybe do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. That's what we gonna do. So we're going to kick it off. We're just going to give y'all updates on our lives, what's going on, and the shit that is bothering the fuck out of us.
Like this echoing going on.
Damn. I still don't hear it.
Okay, we'll roll with it.
Perfect.
So, what do you have for us, Sean? You've got some updates.
She's like, so what are your complaints? So for everybody who's out there, a complaint that probably both of us have this week is, I don't know what the mother F we have to do to get a microphone to work up in this bitch. I have tried every fucking solution. So please, if anyone is listening and they're good at shit like that, feel free, reach out, let us know, because sometimes I hear an echo, sometimes I don't, sometimes Brittany does, sometimes she doesn't. It could be this like platform we're using, I'm not sure. But we gotta figure this shit out, cause man, that is bothersome as fuck. So that is definitely one of our joint complaints this week.
Yeah, I literally wrote it down. I'm like quite irritated. But like you've used like 2 different mics, a couple different headsets. Like, I'm not understanding.
I have literally bought 2 microphones. I have used corded headphones. I am now using my Bluetooth headphones, which will hopefully work out better. I've used just the iPad. I've used just my computer speaker. Like, I am trying everything, y'all.
We out here and we're trying to make it.
Exactly. We out here not just sucking dicks. We trying to fix podcasts and shit.
Yeah, we're not just doing that.
Yeah.
We have other qualities.
We're multi-talented.
Multifaceted, multi-billionaires.
Multi-flaccid.
Oh, God.
What is your complaint this week, Brittany?
So that was definitely like high up on the list. Second coming in, and I feel like maybe I've said this before, maybe not on the pod, but in my real life. Why, oh why, and the biggest offenders are like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, must they put 18,000 stickers on one item, and then when you go to peel the sticker off, whether it's a gift, whether it's a glass and you need to take the sticker off so you can use it, why does it just want to hang on there for dear life? Why can't they use like window clings as like the price tag? Like, why can't it ever just be like a seamless peel? That's all I want.
Yeah, I totally agree. Or why can't it be, can we just get one simple sticker? Like, these stickers that they're using have like the little X etched in it, so when you rip it off, you're ripping off corners, and then some of it, it's like the sticky part is still on, but the top part has ripped off. Like, it's so fucking annoying. I could not agree with you more. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm at my wit's end, honestly. And it's like, I don't know, whatever. I could go on.
I feel you. Window clings, or like right on that with a fucking, well, they can't do marker because then someone would like erase it or whatever, but we are in 2025. There has got to be a better solution.
I mean, people go through the Amazon store or something, or the grocery store that they have. I don't know if it's Amazon, but you literally just put the items in the cart, and like when you walk through like the doors, it checks you out.
Yeah.
Like, we're beyond price
tags.
Or
like, I'm honestly, it's so bad that I've gotten to the point where I give like Christmas gifts or birthday presents. I don't even tear the sticker off. I just Sharpie out the price and I make someone else take off the sticker, because I'm not trying to do that shit. Or like, then you're trying to, if it's a vase or a vase, whoever you are, or like you said, like a plate, a bowl, anything, then it's like the second I buy it, I have to sit it in water for fucking 3 days and make sure that it fucking comes right out. Like, and I know there's all these little secrets, and I'm not here to hate on those secrets because they're great and they work, but why should we even have to use the secrets? Just make it simple. Make it
Right.
simple.
I mean, we got Katy Perry going to the moon and we can't improve these Marshall stickers. I
For
mean, come
real.
on.
For
Come on.
real.
Did she
We
go?
sent we sent fucking Gail King to the goddamn space, okay? We can figure out stickers.
Can we? Can we please? And like service everywhere. Can we just have service everywhere?
Oh my
Our
god, yeah.
our power went out on Saturday when we had the big storm. It went out at 4:30 p.m. before it even started raining here. Didn't come on until 8 a.m. the next morning. I felt horrible because I'm like, we woke up. I'm like, Jeffrey, you should probably really go turn the generator on. So he went out to our backyard, went to the shed, dragged the generator up, was starting to pull it. He got two pulls in. I was like, that was fast. I was like, the toilet's on because I was like peeing and like the bidet like started to like start up and I was like, our toilet's hooked up to the generator? Like, are we this bougie? I thought it was just the refrigerator. Like, and he's like, are you kidding? And I was like, no. He's like, the power's back on then. And I was like, oh, sorry.
You're like, well, the power's on. Come on over, spray your asshole. It'll make you feel
Literally.
better.
Sorry you had to drag that heavy generator up. My bad.
For real. Shit. Don't break your back, bitch. Love you.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. Well, another complaint that I have this week is I people getting stressed out or frustrated with the littlest things. And again, like I think it could just be me like changing and just thinking about things differently, but like when we go on vacations or like, you start getting ready for big trips or things like that, it's like everybody stresses out about doing a specific thing for the trip, or like, are we going to do a communal thing? Are we going to do it separate? Are they going to get offended if I want to do something separately than this person? Like, I feel like there's all this pressure to like, we want to do this together, this together, this together. We want to buy all of our stuff together, like, so we can split it and all this stuff. And it's like, why are we stressing? Like, let's just get for who we want to get for, like, for ourselves, take care of ourselves or our families. And like, that's all we need to do. I feel like it's funny. Like, I've just been hanging up the phone and just being like, okay, like it is what it is. Like I'm not worried. Everything is out of my control, so there's nothing I can do. So I'm kind of just like, all right, whatever. Like if everyone else wants to stress about it, they can stress about it, but I'm out here doing what I gotta do for me and for Kevin and for our little family, and that's literally it. Like I don't know, I just think life is too short and it's gonna be here and gone so quickly that it's like, why are we stressing and sweating about that kind of stuff? Like it's not a big deal.
I know. I mean, I feel like I was like when you were saying it, I'm like, is this song about me? Like,
I'm
how does that
dead.
thing go? But because like I'm constantly trying to plan to make sure like my ducks are in a row so things can go smoothly. Especially on vacation, you just want everything to
Yeah, yeah.
like go off without a hitch, if that's
But
the
that's
same.
but that's I guess that's what I'm trying to get at is, so in having these conversations and everyone's like, oh my gosh, like why are we doing it this way? And I'm just sitting there saying like, okay, well, it's getting closer. They're probably just making sure like things are the way that they need to be. Like they're trying to prep and they're inviting others to be a part of it. I think that's really it. There's no ill intention. There's no anything. It's like we just have to say, oh no, thank you, but we're gonna do this. Like that's literally it. It doesn't have to be this whole thing. So like I think that's where it's different because I'm very much the same as you as well. I'm a planner. I like doing that. But it's like if I'm not going to get upset if people are like, "Oh, like we're just going to do our own thing, don't worry about us." And I'll be like,
Right.
"Okay, like that's fine." Cuz at least I know in my head mentally like I've checked that box. I've done what I needed to do to like make sure, and then I'll just worry about myself going forward, like wherever it ends up being or wherever we're going. Even if it's for like a weekend getaway or something, same thing. It'll just be like okay, great. Now I only have to worry about me and my husband for the weekend. That's it.
Right. Yeah, I kind of get like that too when people start to like I do like to plan, but when people start to like keep asking things, I'm like, you know what, this is actually getting to be too much. Like,
Right.
actually, don't worry about Jeff and I. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Like I only wanted to know about this one thing. I'm not coordinating the whole thing.
Right. Yeah. Like that thing. Like I'm like we don't have to count out the bottles of water that we're bringing that day. Like
Right.
we'll bring
Or
our
like
own
here's
bottle of
your
water and
rations.
we'll be okay.
Right.
So yeah, I could see
Ugh,
that side too.
crazy.
Yep.
So I don't know. I guess maybe it's a complaint. Maybe it's more of just an observation or frustration. But yeah, I'm just like, we're supposed to be having fun and we're already going crazy.
That's a vibe.
Do you have any other complaints?
No, that's it for me. What about you?
I'm good too. I mean, we both had two solid ones. The microphone one really got us off to a great start. So
Well, hopefully the microphone is microphoning right now
yeah,
because it's not sounding good.
I'm dead. I hope so too. I mean, it sounds fine on my end. Usually I'm the one who can hear it, but it's also like I heard it last week, so I apologize in advance, y'all. We do know that there was a little bit of an echo for a little like 5 minute stint of the pod. Not sure what happened. I didn't even do anything, and then the echo just went away. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We don't know. We don't know what's going on.
Just come for the entertainment, okay? Not for the technical difficulties.
Literally. So to our main topic, do we go?
Let's get into it. Let's do it.
Okay, what's your life updates, Shawnee
Oh my
boy?
goodness. My life updates. So, first thing I want to talk about is sleep. And I know we have talked about sleep on the pod before because I think I talked about it when we had come back from our trip from Chicago, but man, do I love me some sleep. And man, am I not a person when I don't have sleep. It's like so funny the things that you value when you get older because so I went out for the first time in DC with some friends here. And it was great. It was an awesome time. It was just me and this one other friend. Kevin was away for a wedding for one of our friends. But a whole list of reasons why like I didn't go and things like that. No harm, no foul. I just didn't go. So I was like, yeah, I mean, he was just doing a quick turn and burn, went down there on Saturday and then came back Sunday. So I was like, yeah, like let's go out Saturday night. So what turned in or what was supposed to be, yeah, we'll go out, we'll have a couple drinks, like maybe be out till like 11 or something like that. We went to three different clubs or bars, and then we didn't leave DC until like 1:30 in the morning. Had to drive my friend back to his house, which he's on the way, so like it wasn't that big of a deal. But it's just an extra stop for me, and then I finally got home at like 2:40. And then you know how like when you go to a concert or I don't know, like just anything where you like leave kind of amped and then you come home and it's like hard for you to kind of like turn off and cool off. So that's what happened to me. So I get in bed and I'm fucking wide awake. I'm like, how am I not like, I just drove the whole way. Like I was super good. I behaved. I only had, I think 2 drinks or something because I'm not really drinking. And I like felt good, but I think just because I was dancing and there were lights and music and stuff was crazy, like it was just taking me a while to like amp down.
You
So
were stimulated.
yeah, like I didn't fall asleep until I think like 3:15 and I was like, all right, like I'll be able to wake up, like I can sleep in. No, 7:15 rolls around, the dogs jump in the bed, they're licking me, or like Acadia starts like talking. She does like a little like rah rah rah. So I'm like, all right, she has to go to the bathroom. So I drag my ass out of bed at 7 o'clock, go down, and I'm very much the type of person where like once I'm awake, I'm awake. It's very hard for me to just like I can't let the animals out and then go back up to bed and fall back asleep. Like it doesn't work like that. I tried so freaking hard and I just didn't. Um, so I ended up whatever, just like hanging out. And then I think finally at like 1 o'clock or something, I walked upstairs and I was like, I'm just gonna lay down for a minute and like hopefully I can close my eyes and fall asleep. I fell asleep for another hour.
Oh,
So I was
nice.
like, yes, thank God. But it was really, really fun. It was quite the experience. I always love a good little kiki. Definitely new from like where Britt and I grew up, where like there wasn't really anything around, there wasn't anything to do. Like it's so nice to be able to take the train in or drive in, go hang out, dance, party, do whatever, and then be able to come back in like a good amount of time. And obviously when it's 1 in the morning, there's no traffic. So like I got home or whatever, like got to my friends within like 20 minutes and then it's about 20 minutes from their house. So it was great. It was a lot of fun. I was tired, but oh my gosh, it was a lot of fun. It was so worth it.
Love that.
Yeah. What did you do this weekend, Brittany? What were your fun little activities?
So what did I do Friday night? I don't even know. Oh my god.
And we're also at the age where we don't even remember what the fuck we did.
Literally, yikes. I have to like look back at pictures to see.
Some of
Literally no
us lose
idea.
our minds.
Literally no idea what I did Friday.
My gosh.
Saturday, I went to the mall with some girls from my old work, and then we went to the Cheesecake Factory and just like gabbed. And it's really funny because like when you work from home, like you don't know who like you're working with really. But once I left, I was like, wait, do you guys want to hang out? So we just gabbed and whatnot, and worked on our coffee bar a little bit. I got those like syrup containers and I made like labels for them.
Yeah, those are coming out real good. I cannot wait to see the final product. It looks so good.
You should see what Jeffrey made. I like sent him like what I wanted, and of course he pulled through. It's like a lazy Susan, and they have like holes for the bottles to sit in, so you can like spin it and like see all the bottles. And it's painted black with like gold like dowels. It looks
That is
like,
legit.
no, it's so cute. Um,
You got to send that to me. I haven't seen it.
so he just brought it home today. Haven't even gone
Okay.
downstairs since I got off work.
Okay.
But it's downstairs. But yeah, I'll send you the pic as soon as I get downstairs. Um, and typically I go to Dunkin's at least once a day, if not two. I didn't go today.
Wow.
But this should have been my complaint, which it's not really a big deal because like we are in 2025. Someone stole my debit card. They like hacked my email, stole my debit
Ugh.
card, bought like StubHub tickets to like three different events. They're like living my life for me. But I was like, wow, at least I know I can afford like three concerts and playoff games and everything else. Maybe I should do it. Um,
For
but like
real.
obviously that's like not a big deal. The bank will get the money back. I just don't have a debit card right now. I called. This happened like last Monday, and I called and she's like, "Do you want to come in? We're open till 4." And I was like, "Well, I get off at 3:30, and if I get hung up, like I'm gonna miss it." I was like, "No, you can just mail it." Literally Friday came and went, still no card. I'm like, okay. Saturday morning, I went out to run errands before I went to the mall. And I was like, I'll just stop in and say I didn't get one in the mail. Like, can I have one here and then just cancel that card or whatever?
Mm.
They weren't going to be open for another hour. So I'm like, I'm not waiting around. So I still don't have a debit card in my. I usually use the Dunkin's app, which I still have points to like convert to get like free coffees or whatever. But I'm like, I'm not putting my freaking credit card on my Dunkin's app. Like, that's like really bad. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm like, I'm done going. And then my friend Brie was like, maybe you'll start to like use the coffee bar that like you're doing. And I'm like, probably not, but yeah,
For real. The one who's making a beautiful coffee bar and doesn't even drink the coffee that's at her house. It's really for other people.
it is. It's all for the vibe. But
It's all for the aesthetic.
I will say, like, I like iced coffee. And yes, like, I've bought the ones at like, the grocery store where like they come in the jug, but it's just like not. the same, and I don't really like hot coffee, so I don't know.
Mm,
I'm gonna figure it out, people. I'm gonna make it work because honestly, I think me having that much sugar, even though it's just the syrup, I don't get like added sugar, but like the either caramel or pistachio syrup that I get is definitely not helping me lose weight.
mm.
And so this is just like a bunch of stories in one. And
Okay, but again, like moving back to the debit card, y'all know that I had my information stolen like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago. It is the most annoying fucking thing. It's like, why are we still taking people's debit card information and buying shit? And I will tell you, like, I was without my debit card for a good couple weeks, and man, it was frustrating. You do not realize how much you use it until you don't fucking have it. Like, I would go to the grocery store, I'm like, oh my God. So like Kevin would have to like leave me his debit card so I could pay because it comes out of the same account, and like, oh God, it was just so frustrating. I'm like, this is fucking annoying as hell that people, and then of course, like even with Apple Pay, it syncs to your phone now, but if you cancel your card, it doesn't fucking work, so it's not like you can
ugh,
use that. So I kind of had the same battle you did of like, okay, do I use my credit card? That like I freaking hate doing that, but like in some situations, I'm like, this is literally my only option. So like, this is what I have to do. Guess I'm using it.
yeah, I ended up something came out for my Apple account, and I'm like, I can't just not pay that. Like, I think it's the extra storage for my phone for like the iCloud, so I like just hooked my credit card up to that. But I like haven't gotten dunks. I haven't bought anything on Amazon because like my debit card was hooked up to that. I'm not hooking my credit card up to that. Low key, do want to get an Amazon credit card because you also get like points and stuff.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah.
God.
So
Jeff Bezos, man, he thinks of everything.
I know. So I may do that, but like I'm not trying to hook my credit card up to everything. That's not
Right.
like I like to look at my bank account and see the funds
Yeah.
that I just spent come out. Like
Yeah.
I'll use
Not
my
like,
credit.
oh, this is what I've added to my total debt ratio in my credit card statement.
Yeah, like if it's a big purchase, I'll put it on my credit card and then I'll
Yeah.
like pay 300 at a time or something.
Right.
But
That
I
makes
hate,
sense.
yeah, I hate to see, or if it's like if I order from
Ugh.
Shein because I'm like China, you don't know. I was like, I order that on my credit card because you can get money back, I feel like, quicker on a credit
Yeah.
card. But yeah, and I mean, I meal prepped also, so like I'm just really trying to be a better human.
Good for
And
you.
I know I tried to like I had a good breakfast, lots of protein. Like I'm really doing the most right
Meal
now.
prepping is so, it's not hard, but it's one of those things that's like, it's it's kind of annoying. Like you get into a good routine making it, but some days like last night we were yesterday we were so tired. Obviously I had lack of sleep. Kevin got in around like 2:30 from his flight. We didn't get home till 3:30, and by then it was like, okay, we can't really, like we could have started meal prepping, but like we had to go get some of the stuff for lunches and things like that. So we kind of, had a little workaround and ended up just getting a little bit of extra of something, and that's what he took today for lunch. But it really is a commitment. Like we really out here trying to thrive and, do whatever we can to maintain weight, lose weight, gain weight, whatever it is that you're trying to do. But like, it's a lot of work. It takes a lot of time and commitment and discipline to like do it every single week. And we've been in such a good routine, but this month is going to be so hard for us because we have two vacations coming up this month, and it's we're just going to be like, one involves a time change. So like we're just going to be all thrown off, and then we're going to get home and we're not really going to have time to like meal prep. So it's just going to be a lot of like moving parts, a lot of back and forth. And it's going to be a lot, but it's definitely worth it 100%. But yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, like, especially when you sent me that photo of you meal prepping. I'm so proud of us, honestly, because we both are really good about it, but you're way more on it and continuous about it than I am. And I'm so
What? I
proud of
don't
you
think
for
so.
like keeping that. Yeah, you do. You're always on it.
Uh, I don't always eat it though. Like last week, I like pulled my egg bake out of the freezer and I had it for 2 days and I'm like, I'm done. I don't
Yeah,
know
like you get sick
why.
of it.
Yeah, like I just like start to gag. I'm like, I'm good.
I
Like
know. Well,
next.
and that's the other hard thing too, right? Is like you have to constantly switch it up. So like I sometimes will meal prep lunch and breakfast for the week, and I make these little like protein, like high protein quiches, but I make them in like the cupcake tin, so it's like your own personal like little quiche. And we wrap two together and then we take it. But same thing that you're talking about, like I just get so sick of it. Like after a while, I'm like, okay, this is like my third or fourth day of eating this. Like I need to take a fucking break. I'm also not a big like egg person in general. So eating that every single morning is just a lot for me. So it is easy and it is convenient, and I feel bad because Kevin really likes them and is just like, oh, we should just do this more often. But selfishly, I'm like, we need more variety because I'm gonna get so sick of eating the same thing. And like I think he probably could do it, like he could eat the same thing longer than me, but I definitely get sick of it way way sooner than he does. I can't eat the same thing all the time. So I feel you with that egg bake because you've been making that for a really long time and you've
Yeah.
been eating that every single morning. So it's like, okay, I have to be able to like switch it up and do what I gotta do.
Yeah. It's like, why can't carbs be good for you? Because those are just so easy to eat and I never gag on them.
I know. Is butter a carb?
Whatever, I'm gonna go get cheese fries.
Literally though. Literally.
Love that movie. Um,
Uh,
what else?
so yeah, some other things that I've been getting into. I know that there has been a lot of back and forth, some unsettlement with like the government and the way things are going. And I know I told everybody a couple months back that like I had been laid off from my job because of all of these, changes and things. And just trying to find government jobs in this area, it's so saturated, it's so hard, because everyone's losing their jobs, and then the jobs that are still available are either like based on contract approval, or it's like the people who are extremely qualified are getting those ones because they lost the job somewhere else and they're going for that one. Um, and the Department of Ed is also like deteriorating as we speak. So like there aren't a lot of really big opportunities in education either. So I've kind of like the last month I've really thought about like where I want to be and what I want to do, and kind of just figuring out my next steps, like my potential career change and what I want to do. So I started some stuff for, I won't say necessarily what I'm going to do yet, but I have started classes for it.
Woo-hoo.
Um, it's going to be a month long class that starts in June, but there is some prerequisite work that has to be done before I can even start the class. So I've been working on those the last few days. Every single morning, I kind of am like getting myself a nice little routine. I'll get up, take the dogs for a walk, get breakfast, and my tea, and then I'll like sit down and I'll do these classes. Some of them, the first one was 3 hours, the second one was 4.5, the one that I took today was 3.5. So they're lengthy. The one I'm taking tomorrow is 4.5, and then the one that I'm saving for last is 8 hours long.
Can you break it
Um,
up?
I think so, yeah. It's all web-based training, so like I could definitely like take a break if I needed to and then come back to it later. Um, and it's obviously hard because it is a completely new career. Like I took some classes related to it in college, but obviously that was 10 years ago at this point. So I'm just trying to like refresh myself and really pay attention. And obviously really paying attention is taking copious notes and like making sure I'm tracking and doing all this stuff. And um, a 4 hour class ends up taking a lot longer than 4 hours just because I'm writing shit down and whatever, taking the quizzes. But I have felt your pain with your when you got your job and you were doing the quizzes and like you just kept trying to pass and trying to pass and trying to pass. The first class I took, I thought I was going to do so good. I had like written a bunch of notes. I'd done all of this like studying beforehand. I failed that motherfucker 4 times.
Yes.
Which I don't know if I failed, but like I got below the passing rate.
Right.
So I'm like, what the fuck? So I started, this was on Thursday when I took this, and this was the first day, like, I created the account. I was like, I think I was just putting too much pressure on myself, so I took a break. I went to the gym, and then I came back and I studied one more time, and then I was like, because of course they're timed too. So, like, if I get to a certain spot, it'll be like, do you still need more time? And then if I say yes, a timer comes up and it's like 110 seconds, 109 seconds,
Oh
108.
no.
So now I'm like staring at this shot clock like I'm fucking the last man standing at a basketball game or a fucking dodgeball tournament. And I'm just like, now I'm even more stressed because I'm like, if I don't finish this before the time goes out, then it's not going to work, whatever. So, after I got back from the gym, I studied one more time and then I just like took some deep breaths and I was like, all right, relax. Like, don't stress. Like, the material. I just get so like, when it's a standardized tests like that, like,
I know.
I don't test well like that because I'm just too focused on like, oh, time's running out or like, whatever. And I passed. So I was like, all
Okay.
right. So every single one that I've done since, I've just like taken my time, slowed down, but every single one I've not met the requirement at least once. So like the second one, I failed the first time, but then I passed the second time. And then the one I took today failed the first time, passed the second time. So I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm like 1 for 1. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've been working on that the last couple weeks, and that's exciting and nerve wracking all at the same time. June, I'm probably gonna be non-existent. I'm gonna be like a fucking perishable. I'm just gonna come home, sleep, get up, go to fucking class. But luckily, it's Monday through Thursday. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So like I'll have Friday through Sundays off, but I'm sure like I'll have to be studying and doing some of those other things to get the certification. So um, a fun little thing, if you're listening and you want to guess what it is, feel free. Send us a little comment, Besteas and Bianca. Send us a little comment, send us an email, or do whatever if you think you know what I am going to class for.
Are you planning on still going to the gym and working that into your routine?
Yes, for sure.
Oh,
So,
good.
I mean, the good part is it doesn't start until 9. So, I've actually been really thinking about getting up at like 5:30 or 6 when Kevin gets up, go to the gym first, so that way I'm back here by like 7:30, and then that way I can literally get the dogs out, have breakfast quickly, pack up, and then go. Because they start promptly at 9. So, and it's about like 50 minutes away. So I have to make sure that I leave myself some room. So I'll probably end up getting up at 5:30, get there for 5:45, be done and home by like 6:45, 7. So that way I have like 45 minutes and then I'll leave at like 7:45 just to give myself a little bit of extra time to get there just in case. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be tired, y'all. I'm way too used to working from home. I'm going to be like when you went to Westboro for the whole week for your job. I'm just going to be, I mean, it'll be nice to like get out and, drive in every day, but 9 to 5, man. And it's going to be, there's like hands-on things that happen during it. There's lots of interactions that take place there. It's very fast paced. So I think I'm just going to be overloaded with information and I'm going to be freaking tired. But honestly, I'm excited for it. I think it'll be good.
I think it will be too. I think it's going to be great.
Me too. Whatever we put our mind to, bestie, it's always great.
Yep, there we go. And just remember, I was in shambles like the first like month and a half. So know that you may not, which I pray you don't, but you may hit a wall at a
Oh
certain
yeah.
point and be like, this isn't it. And you literally just have to give it like 3 months and just say, how long is 3 months? It's see, the days are long, but the weeks are short.
Oh yeah.
Get to the 3 month mark and just get there.
And I'll have you there, bestie, to listen to me bitch or cry or whatever I gotta do. If I see some crazy shit or I hear some crazy shit, I'll lay it on thick.
Lay it on thick.
Lay it on real thick. Thick like a dick.
Oh,
Oh,
thicker
hey,
than a
yo.
snicker. Thick,
Oh, shit. Thicker than a snicker. I like that.
yeah, I am. Thank you.
So, thank you for talking about me like that, you fucking bitch.
I am thicker than a snicker.
Oh, God.
What's your favorite chocolate bar, by the way?
Oh, such a great question. So, my favorite candy is like Reese's Cups,
Okay, yeah.
but like
Good.
that's not really a bar. Favorite candy bar would either be a Crunch bar or a
Mhm.
Mr. Good bar, which those only always come out like during Halloween. So that's always like the special little time that I can eat the little mini ones, like Mr. Good bar or Hershey's or whoever the fuck makes those. If you're listening, probably not. But if you're listening, fucking make a big ass Mr. Goodbar. Or if someone knows where I can get a regular size fucking Mr. Goodbar, let a bitch know, because I fucking love those.
No kidding. Okay, yeah, no, they are good. I don't mind them when they come up in season.
Love them.
Okay, so just some things that I want to get your hot take on. I don't know if you've seen them, and I saw them at the mall, and I saw like Alex Earl wear them, and like her sister, and they're like super hip and fun and cool, and they're shorts that are like, they're not even like men's shorts, but they're like, like jorts, like jean shorts for men. And they come, I screenshot it, so hold on, let me pull this. Like people, like Alex Earl will wear knee high boots with these. Can you see it?
Oh, wow.
They like, so for people
Interesting.
listening, they're like dad shorts that like come to just below their kneecap and they're like wide leg shorts that are jeans. And then they wear like high, like leather boots with them. And like that's what's in right now. And like they're not flattering, which is like kind of cool, but they're not like skin tight or like super low, I guess.
So the boots are supposed to just like dress it up?
I don't know. I don't know fashion. But like even if you're wearing flip flops with that, I feel like that's, I don't know that I love that.
Yo, if you want my opinion, flop. Absolutely not. I hate
Yeah,
that.
I do too.
I don't like that. And
I
if
mean,
we're
I think
trying to
it's,
make that a trend, we need to fucking stop right now.
no, they are. And like, I'm all for like taboo things like this, like Alex starting it and then people catching on, but I don't know.
Like, can we just bring back like scrunchies or like something more fucking plain and simple rather than like jorts with fucking knee-high boots? Like, what are we trying to do here, folks? What is that proving?
I don't know. And I don't know how I feel about flares coming back or like barrel jeans on me, like wide leg jeans on me, just like fit weird. And like, do
Mm.
we have to get rid of skinny jeans because like, I don't know. My body shape's already awkward, and like that's the only thing that really looks okay. Like I
Uh,
can't.
See, I actually do fuck with that. I love that. Those like, I have been trying to find a really nice pair of like high-waisted pants, like Harry Styles, and then like the kinds that like quaff out at the bottom, like, and I found these really awesome beach pants a while ago. They've literally been sitting in my closet for like months because I've
Oh,
been
you can
waiting.
use them.
Yeah, because I've been waiting to take them to the beach. So I cannot wait to, and they're like just like that. They're flowy. They just like, it's just light and airy. Like, and I'm all for you. Like, I totally admire a
What was
skinny jean.
happening?
I have no idea. There was like a thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, there it goes again.
I'm not even doing anything.
I think it's me doing it
Oh,
because I was moving my hands. I was talking with my hands a lot. Um, but yeah, I wear skinny jeans. I have two pairs. I love them, but it's also sometimes they are uncomfortable, and I would love just like a loose or like a boot cut jean.
Could see that. Also, not sure how I feel about low ride, okay, glitch, low rise jeans coming back. Like
Yeah, what is low rise jeans?
they're just like I love my high waisted jeans, but like
Oh yeah, yeah, like that go like almost like down to your kuka, like they're low,
yeah,
low.
like
Yeah.
no one wants to see my butt crack. You make one false move and plumbers are out,
Oh
man.
my God. Or I saw the other day, oh shit, I forget what it was. I'll have to try to find it and send it to you. But there was a show that I was watching, and this girl had the low cut jeans, and instead of a button, she had a zipper that just went to like, I don't know, like mid like torso, and then the jean came down and formed like a V. So it was basically like pointing to her fucking vagine, and then at the end of the V was the zipper that went down. And I thought that was the fucking craziest thing that I've seen in a long time. I don't understand why someone would wear those. I don't think it's cute or attractive.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have to find it and share it with you because I was fucking dying. I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is this bitch wearing?
yeah. Questionable. And then last thing, like the Juicy Couture tracksuits, the like velour. I literally saw one in my size at Marshall's, and it was like a shorts one. They weren't pants. Of course it said like juicy and rhinestones on the butt.
Juicy Coocher.
I literally almost bought it, but I'm like, Jeffrey would never let me wear this out of the house, nor would I want to. And I would like accidentally, mistakenly wear them out of the house and have it say juicy on my ass. Actually, fun fact, I had bought a pair of
She's like,
American.
fun fact, my ass is juicy.
It is, I'm not gonna lie. Thicker than a snicker, like I said. Um, in high school or like just out of high school. No, I was in high school. I had these pair of American Eagle sweatpants that were like gray or whatever, and it said A Eagle on the butt. And I mean, I was a high school kid, like everyone had writing on their butt, like whatever. I'm shocked my parents didn't say anything. I'll never forget my grandpa picked me up to go out to lunch, or I don't know if it was, I can't imagine I wore those out. They were pretty ratty. I don't know if maybe he did. I was pretty ratty.
Dead.
But I got out of his car and he's like, "See you later, A Eagle." And I was like, "Oh no."
Bye,
Yo,
Gramps. Love you.
yeah. I like shake it. See ya.
Bye, Gramps. Love you. You see this eagle? She bald. She walking away. Yeah, I'm studying to be a para eagle. Hey. Oh my gosh, I can't. Yeah,
That
I
is
don't know why that was a thing. Like 90s really came through with those fucking writing on our
2000s.
butts. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It was actually more like early 2000s.
Ugh.
Like the pink and the Juicy Couture and American
Yeah, the pink.
Eagle. Like so fucking stupid. So
Yeah.
stupid.
Well, at least someone noticed me. It's like, tell me you're ugly. Tell me you're ugly without telling me you're ugly. I wore A Eagle pants on the butt, and the only one that noticed was my grandfather.
Oh my gosh. And he said he likes them.
He said, "Bye, A Eagle."
That was a good little rapid fire of questions. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm
Mm.
definitely for some of those things, definitely not for some of those things. But I think as we move into the roast, what do you want to share with us this week, Brittany, about your roast?
Okay, so are you a Virgin River watcher?
No, but I will probably watch it because I have heard good things. But you can continue.
Okay, so I do like Virgin River. I've followed every season. Are you a Yellowstone?
Yes.
Okay, so this is like Virgin River, the cheesy, Netflixy, like love thing, like whatever drama, the Netflix version.
Yeah.
meets Yellowstone was
Okay.
like that kind of vibe, like cowboys and
Okay.
land. And so Ransom Canyon on Netflix I started
Okay,
watching.
I've seen things for it.
Just came out. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it, but it's
Okay.
totally like Yellowstone meets Virgin River.
Okay. All right. Well, you heard it here first, folks. We'll have to try it out. Another really, really funny show that Kevin and I just started watching on Netflix is The Four Seasons. I think it literally just came out like yesterday or the day before. It's with Tina Fey, Steve Carell, and a couple other like really, really like well-known actors. Of course, that like I don't fucking know their names, but um, they're so well known, but I don't fucking know who they are. But it's so good. It's basically three separate couples that plan a trip together every quarter, and it just kind of talks about like each of their relationships separately and like goes into detail about like either things that they have fun with or things that they struggle with, but like they make it funny, and it's really, really good. The episodes are only like 25 to 30 minutes long, so you can get through it pretty quick. There's only 8 episodes, so you could literally watch it in like 3.5, 4 hours and you'd be fine. But that show is really, really good. We're definitely going to be continuing to watch that. We'll probably finish it tonight.
Oh shit, you're on it. You're like, it came out yesterday. We're already done.
Yeah, we're only 2 episodes from the end because they were that quick and they were that funny that we were like, all right, we have to watch one more.
Well, also, I'm sure you both were like dead ass tired.
Yeah, we were dead ass tired. We lasted until 9 and then we were like, all right, we need to fucking go to bed.
Did he fly or did he drive?
He flew.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, geez, that's a quick turnaround. He like
Yeah,
was like,
that
hey, and bye.
literally to Burlington, Vermont, that would have been a real long drive.
And this may sound really stupid. They have an airport,
They do.
and is this like the Worcester airport, or is this
It's
like a
like it's like a Manchester or like a Worcester airport. It's very small. Or like if anyone's been to the Portland, Maine airport, it's like that. It's pretty small.
okay? For
Yeah.
Florida in June, we booked, and I was able to get us a direct flight there and back at Worcester, and I'm hyped.
Hell yeah. Worcester airport is so bomb.
Yeah, it's
So
the
much easier.
oh my god, getting there. It's an easier drive,
Yeah.
less stress. There's like one terminal, you can't
Lit,
mess it up.
lit, literally. And like there's never anybody there. Like you could show up an hour or even 40 minutes before you start boarding and you would get through within like 10 to 15 minutes. It's so quick there.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point. We probably don't need to show up 3 hours early.
True.
Yeah, and we're just doing carry on, so it's not even like we have to have any checked
Yeah.
bags or anything. So
Perfect. Are you doing JetBlue?
yeah, we are.
Hell yeah. JetBlue's the way to go.
Is it? I've heard mixed reviews, but anything's better than Spirit.
Listen, I hear mixed reviews about all the airlines, but I like JetBlue. I like Delta as well. But I mean, I've flown a lot of different ones. Honestly, as long as it gets me from A to B, I'm here for it.
I'm also here for it.
I love it. So
Um,
yeah, that's my roast. Watch that freaking show. It's so good.
okay, I love a quick hit, so I can do that. I finished The Wife Upstairs. Just another good Frida McFadden book. I think I talked about that on the last one.
Love it.
Um, oh, last hot take. What's your vibe on all of these reboots of like Mean Girls and Harry Potter? Like,
Hate it. Hate it.
I hated Mean Girls.
Hate it, not here for it, get rid of it, stop fucking copying it, leave it alone. It was there for a reason, it succeeded for a reason, stop trying to bring that shit back. I fucking hate when they do it. I hate when they do that so much. It's so frustrating.
And like we have ChatGPT and AI, like you can't come up with a better storyline or a similar one, just named different. Like
For real. It's so fucking annoying. And honestly, 500 times out of 10, they're always worse than the original. It's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like stop trying to, because then it just puts like a sour or like negative thought about the whole thing in general. It's like if it hasn't been out for years, it was a really big success. Just don't touch it. Leave it alone.
Literally, like, get out of my life. I hate it. That
Yeah.
musical of Mean Girls was terrible. And bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
And honestly, like I know this movie is probably not really good nowadays, but obviously it was funny back in the day, White Chicks.
Oh,
But
hell yeah.
I heard through the grapevine they're making a
No.
second one.
No.
And I'm like, why? Just leave it alone. And how are you gonna get away with the humor
Yeah, no.
now that you got away with then? Like it's
Oh
not
my
gonna be the
god.
same.
You watch some of those movies that we used to watch, and it's like how they could never.
For real. Yo, Toy Story is like crazy.
Is
I
it?
oh yeah, like watching Toy Story, some of the stuff that they say, I was like, oh my god. But you don't notice it as a kid, you know? Like you're not fucking picking up on shit like that.
Yeah, no, that's true. What else? Is that it? Is that all we got?
That's all I have for my roast.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
I love it. Well, that was a great catch-up session, bestie.
So, for next week, we have things you said you never do, but you do now. So, we'll talk about the things that you swore you'd never do, like getting excited about owning a good vacuum cleaner, or suddenly enjoying Costco shopping sprees, and how it feels when you realize you've become your parents. So, tune in next week. If you have anything you'd like to submit, please join in on the fun.
And don't lie to us, listeners, because we know there are things that you all appreciate just like us that you never thought you would say or appreciate, but you do now. So definitely give us some of your thoughts.
Give us all of your thoughts. We want to know.
And until then, stay funky fresh.
Oh. Okay.
You can close this out with the real thing though. I was trying to mix it up.
No, I liked it.
Okay.
Funky fresh.
Funky fresh.
And that is one of the things that we'd say we'd never do, and now our parents do, and we do too.
My God, you're right. You're so right, though. For real. That's totally something my mom would do. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. Oh, Mother's Day is this weekend.
Yes, it is.
So shout out to our moms for reals.
Shout out to the moms out there. Keeping it together, holding their households together.
Yeah, so shout out to the moms. If you have anything you want to say about your mom, send it in. But yeah.
Maybe we should do that. We should do like a mom's podcast one day and just have moms on and have them like get the real about being a fucking mom and a parent.
Yikes.
What? That would be funny.
Did you know my mom's unhinged?
Hey, that's a good title. Hey, that would be fun. Just literally have people like, we might have someone on there like the chick from freaking Bridesmaids, and she's like, I cracked a blanket in half. Do you see where I'm going with this? Like someone might be like, don't have kids. It's not as good as you think.
Literally.
Maybe it'll be some birth control for people. You never know.
I know everybody's getting pregnant nowadays. My friend just texted me a picture of the pregnancy test this morning. I was like,
oh my
hello.
God.
Welcome to the group chat.
Well, there you go, besties. Wrap it before you tap it, okay?
Or don't if you want that.
You're trying to get pregnant, for real.
Yeah, so, I mean, send in your mom stuff. Send in, anything that you're doing that your parents do. And just really wrapping it up here. All right. So, as always, it's Besties We Jazz. Bye.
Bye.
Why'd you do Shaka?
What, this?
You did this.
Did I? Bye.
You did.